Saturday night special, baby. We're here. We survived the Friday, and we're back for a Saturday. What's up? See you guys once again. Starting with a little 1910. Let's go! Happy freaking Saturday. Will T, are you ever not in the parking lot, dude? I come on, I go live on Saturday, you're still in the parking lot. Oh, what's up, guys? So, I'm sitting here, right? Here I am, I'm sitting, and I'm watching some baseball. Miss Wrench is gone. No telling when she'll be back tonight. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and drink bourbon to baseball. Why not hit the live button? So we're here. We're gonna hang out on a Saturday. Heck yeah. Got some baseball on. Just gonna hang out. Yes, go Braves. Hendo, David Bays, you guys know what's up. David Easterling, freaking Dave Vogelsong. Who else? Someone else is talking crap. Jake McKee, all of you guys can suck it. Yeah, the Braves freaking lost. We could have come back. We almost did. You know, the Cubs aren't good. I don't trust them. They just got lucky. It's Hendo's birthday. Happy freaking birthday, Hendo. What's up, Kelsey, David Smith, Peter White, Joe Dickinson from Pours in the Park. Is Pours in the Park still going on? Like, is it actively going, or is it all of you degenerates left over? What's up, Brian Toner, Sugar Kitty, Paul and Ann's back, Noah, Aaron, Chris Jenkins, Daddy Ballgame. Yeah. What? No way. Oh, total way. Janelle, everyone's just like, what is going on? What, Trev is alive? Barely. I've been on the struggle bus hard today, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's the hazmat. Definitely, I took like an allergy pill this morning. I don't think you're supposed to do that. I think you're supposed to take those things at night, because I woke up fine, little stuffy, took an allergy pill, zombie. I've been a zombie the rest of the day. And I figured, what gives you energy more than a bourbon? Nothing. Kathy Huey, David Easterling, 17-hour shift. Yes, happy hour. Come on, David, go get you a pour. This is happy hour. Saturday happy hour. What's up, Shauna? Truman, what is this? Orlando's here lurking. Lurker? Where's the lurkers? That Braves lineup is death. As in, death to all of our opponents. I was watching that Nats game earlier, too. Hope you took your Tutka, Trev. Yeah, I did. I took that, too. Maybe that did it, too. I don't know. Is that a David Justice jersey? I don't know. Oh, this is my Acuna jersey. I have a Braves, I have every Braves freaking colorway. They're normal ones. What's up, Clifford? Gary? Giselle's Boston. Hey, how's the COVID going? Are you feeling any different today? Feeling okay? Yeah, David Justice. I'm definitely too young. I'm gonna go look him up. I feel like. Oh, yeah, he was on the Braves. Definitely wasn't someone I'm like big familiar with. Definitely the Joneses, you know. Come on. Chipper Jones is like one of my favorite players of all freaking time. What's in the glass tonight? Starting with a little 1910, baby. What's up, Trev? Hank Williams Jr. had Bowman cast strength. Well, hold on. Bowman cast strength at Bowman $6. What a day. So at Bowman? The allergy pills that knock you out probably should not be mixed with alcohol. I don't think it's just a regular, you know, whatever, the green lid bottle, you know, Zyrtec. And I took it this morning. Not Benadryl. Benadryl will kill me. What's up, Brian Toner? Trev was an athletics Moneyball David Justice era. So maybe, what, did he go to the A's? I can only really, like the era that I started understanding baseball, you know, was like 2004, 2005. We're talking like Albert Pujols was in his prime, right? Like on the Cardinals. Manny Ramirez was crushing balls on the Red Sox. Freaking Alfonso Sorianto and freaking just random people like that. I don't know. When did Mark McGwire and them stop playing? I feel like I remember. I feel like Sammy Sosa. When did he stop playing? Last game. Oh, wow. 2007? I vividly remember watching. He recently bleached his skin. Oh my God. I am not drunk enough for what I am witnessing. You can, how do you do that? Wow, this just took a turn for the worse. I was just going after, you know, I totally watched him. I saw a game and he got caught cheating. I remember that as a kid. Now, cheers. What the hell is even that? Listen here, kids. Don't do steroids. Don't do steroids. You missed the 4 aces for the Braves. Ridiculous talent on the team. I remember, I'm gonna check this before I'm done. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, I totally wanted Greg Maddux on the Braves, but then I was like, make sure, let me start. Who else did Greg Maddux play for? I have a card. Why I question myself is because I'm pretty sure I have a Greg Maddux baseball card that was not him on the Braves. What's up, Urban Baller Lee? Sugar Kitty, Zyrtec, and alcohol is not supposed to be mixed. It may not be as bad as Benadryl, but still a no-no. Well, I took Zyrtec about 12 hours ago. So whatever. At this point, I don't care. What's up, Brian Toner? Justice was doing a young Halle Berry. So that makes him the man. Jeez. What's up, Brian? Slapshots Roadhouse. What are you up to, man? And James David's Love Child Lay. Are we live? I'm drunk if we are. You are drunk. And we are live. Steroids equals testicle raisins? Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you in your raisins. All right, Brian. Gotta liver, gotta give her, Trev. You're lucky you didn't watch the 96 World Series. Braves won the first two, then the Yankees won the next four. Yeah, I was way too young back then, man. I'm sure glad I didn't get to watch that crap. What's up, Rick? Michael Jackson had vertigo and covered it with makeup. So he had something else. Freaking Sammy Sosa just went full on. I'm going to change my skin pigment 10 shades. I don't even know how that's possible, to be honest. How do you do this? How do you do that? I want to know how you do that. That's all I care about is what happened. How do you do that? That's scary. What's up, Slendy? Back from Indiana Jones movie, Glad Life is going on. What did you think about that movie? I thought, I don't keep up with news or anything, but didn't they make him, like, they CGI'd Indiana Jones to be younger, right? Like, they made him look like the other movies, which is kind of crazy. I guess he was using a cream. I don't know what kind of chemical you can put on your skin for it to, like, change the color. That's insane. What's up, Richie? And Danny's Candies. Braves are tearing it up this year. Gosh dang right they are. What's up, Z-Man? And Brian Vaughn. Brian Vaughn was the cream. That blows my mind. It's like how that's even possible, to be honest. I don't get it. I don't understand. I wish I could just watch like a session. It's like, does it, you rub it on and then all of a sudden you're freaking whatever. It's crazy. You ought to look at, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, just Google Sammy Sosa and you're going to be pleasantly confused. It's insane. I can't stop looking. Remember when our United States government recommended consuming bleach for COVID? Maybe. Maybe he got COVID, poured bleach all over him. No, there's got to be something. It looks too legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like it looks like they photoshopped it. It's so perfect. What's up, Chris Tats from Down Under? 32 days till we land in the USA. What's your itinerary? Sosa turns orange from steroids and then turned whiter from creams. Did he really turn orange? Oh my God. I just don't get the whole thing of like, we're gonna remove your pigmentation. Like, I feel like you're messing with the body too much. Like, you it cannot be healthy. That can't be good for you. Your skin can't be normal anymore. You know what I'm saying? He probably got dry skin. He probably freaking crusted, man. Just, he walks out in the sun, vampire just starts burning alive. There's no way. That's my opinions anyway. What's up, Marty? Ask Michael Jackson. Here, let me just call him up real quick. I tan all the time. So what? Do we think... Orlando, do you think he bleached his genitals too? I'm kind of curious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't look at the photo of him and you just see his face is perfectly... Like, he is a totally different human being. Is it that good everywhere? So, if he takes his shirt off, he is just... New person? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have an imagination. What's up, Outside the Star? Paulo? Danny's Candy says that Stag Junior you scored's gotta be one of the best lucky happenings of all time. Unbelievable. I still can't believe it. I just don't know what it was doing. Why was it up, you know, in the back, you know, where it's you got anything in the back? Oh, well, we got this Stag Junior who's been sitting here for 6 years. Except for then, instead of someone asking for that, because you know people have asked and you know they've turned them down. They say, no, we don't got it. We don't got it. We don't got it. And then one day, they're just like, hey, throw that out on the table. It doesn't make sense to me. It's probably my luckiest scores of all time. It's like to me, it's the equivalent of walking in and they're just like, oh yeah, there's a George T. Stagg on the shelf. We just threw it out there and you just so happened to walk into it. You know? Thanks. It's insane. What, Trev's taking his shirt off? Wow, I only started, Lil. What the heck? A reverse farmer's tan? Honestly, that's probably what it is. He probably just did all this pigmentation thing. But then on the inside, like in here, is, you know, normal Sammy Sosa. And yes, Danny's, that Stag came from, it's my local liquor store. I buy everything. I'm essentially, majority of my bottles come from there, especially in terms of like all my wine bottles, whatever, just regular restock bottles, all come from there. So, you know, I've been in there within the past 6 years and I've asked, hey, you got anything in the back that you'll sell me? And they're like, nope, we don't got anything. We don't got any Stag. There's nothing normal about Sammy Sosa. I don't think so either. Dude was, I think the dude's crazy. He was crazy when he played ball. And now we're just seeing him unhinge. Dave says, found a 23A last week. Okay. I'm still trying to learn these goddamn new letters. So is it A and B? So you got 23A, 23B. Spring, fall. Is that what they're doing? I don't... I'm still stuck on the whole OG system. Neapolitan. He's Neapolitan. Oh my god. Poor Sammy. I love we're all just talking crap about Sammy Sosa. Corn and whiskey. The heck's up, dude? The heck am I watching? What kind of shenanigans going on in this game? I got the Diamondbacks and the Twins on. You suck. 23 is the year. A is spring, B is fall. Okay, so that's what it is. A is spring. All right, I'll have to remember that. My brain just doesn't want to compute this because I'm so stuck on batch 14, 15, 16. Had to pour some Ladybird. What the heck is that? The cork finally came out of Sammy's bat. No corks left. Before all you Johnnies came. Hold on. I feel like Chris is talking crap that they used to get anything they ever wanted at the liquor store. I mean, I'm sure it's like, I don't know. I feel like it really wasn't that long ago to where majority of things that you would like could be found on the shelves. I feel like bourbon as a ridiculous hobby, and all of us, because I'm going to include myself, all of these weirdos are just hunting rare stuff. That's a new thing. Or newer. I'm sure there was their own version back in the day, but it's nothing compared to like it is today. What's up, Dusty Dan? Screw the stupid Cubs and all their pseudo fans. Yeah, I agree. Kevin S. Cheers, Trev. Glad to see you made it through the night after what you consumed. That was nothing. That was nothing. I do need something else. Shauna, what are you drinking? Shauna has never let me down except for every time she's let me down. No judgment, Shauna. No pressure or anything, you know. What's up, Mage Maroon? Watch somebody buy 6 bottles at a local store and proceeds to say they only drink Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. So what were they buying the 6 bottles for? Oh, let me guess. It was something rare and they're going to go sell it. Or was it 6 bottles of Jack 7? That'd be fun. I would be like, that guy's crazy. Fresh cracked and ECBP P523, and it's amazing. I'm glad you're liking it, David. It was so-so to me. I liked it. Wasn't my favorite thing I've ever had in my life. Sean is drinking Eagle Rare at the moment. Oh my god. Where's the Eagle? We'll do a little Eagle Rare. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That is delicious. Yes, Orlando. Yes, I refilled it. This is this is regular Eagle Rare. I don't have a bottle of Eagle Rare freaking 17. Think I'm crazy? I wish. We killed this bottle at a bar and I took the bottle home. That's what it is. How much do they want? 45 for a pour? In today's market, that's probably not a bad price. Is it that good? I don't think so. The Eagle Rare 17 was definitely not one of my favorite BTACs. It genuine, because I mean, a normal Eagle Rare is 10 years old. So you're looking at an extra 7. Yes, that's a long time. But does it change it that much more? It really doesn't. It doesn't change it enough for where you to want to go sell a kidney to get one of these. It's not like it. That's stupid. It's so dumb. I would only get one of these or want to get one because of the rarity. I would probably never open it because I've tried it and it's not that good. I think George T. Stagg, I think William LaRue Weller are leaps and bounds better. What's up, Trey? Trey Arrington, Hardin's Creek, Claremont 17. They have a Hardin's Creek 17? Or is that what it is? Or is that new? I thought it was 15. Hardin's Creek 17. Wow, this is new. I've never heard of this. 17-year-old Beam. Wow. See, man, you guys are going to have to you're going to have to tell me this stuff, and I'm going to have to do a booze news video. Because I didn't know about this. Huh. I'm just reading up on it. It's still in that little bottle, right? It's a tiny, 170 bucks. They're sticking with the whole theme of $10 a year. I guess that's fair. Interesting. So Jacob's Well was 15, so this is the new one, which is Claremont 17. Hardin's Creek, Claremont. They're really capitalizing on people buying something for an elevated price at the age. They've really backed off on the, I don't know. Things are just different nowadays. Frankfurt should be dropping this month in the lineup. What does that mean, Trey? Frankfurt. Is that something else? Like, what is Frankfurt? Yep, they got another Hardin's Creek. It's called a Hardin's Creek Frankfurt. I don't know, it doesn't really say what it is. So it's Claremont, Frankfurt, and Boston. It doesn't really say on the, whatever I'm looking at, doesn't, it's just that label. I mean, it doesn't really say about like what it is. It just says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. There's something on the side of the label. That's why I'm like looking like an idiot. It's just the exact location. They give you the latitude, the longitude, the annual temperature. Cool, what is it? Column distilled and double. Column distilled and double distilled. I guess it's just the location. Interesting. What's up, Lil? Northwest Bourbon. Lil heard that the shirt was coming off. She immediately came in here. Knob Creek is great. Knob Creek 18. Yes, I love that one. What's up, the legend Mike freaking Franklin? I feel like if you said double column distilled, though, then people would take it that they use 2 columns. Which I guess they would if they double distilled it, unless they put it in a column still and then distilled it in something different. But come on! Now I'm confused. I don't see these things anyway, so it's like I'm not gonna. I won't be trying this thing. Aaron! Chick Orca Price. Let's just go with Aaron C. Price. Aaron, what the heck's up? I love the oak too. You give me some good oakiness like that, man. Oh, heck yeah. Jake Miller, no whiskey tonight, but working on a Guinness. That's totally fine. We drink anything here. I picked up Claremont at SRP in North Carolina. It's probably a top release. Really? Interesting. I mean, weren't the other ones, didn't the other ones just kind of sit there? Like, was that relatively easy to come by? What do you think? When you picked it up in North Carolina, was it just like sitting there and you're like, oh, hey. I got the last bottle or the last pour of Parker's Heritage and they let me keep the bottle. Now go fill it up with like Elijah Craig and tell people it's Parker's Heritage. Rocket Boy Trev, it's all the same distillate aged in 3 different locations. As a comparison between the 3 different rick houses. Now that's interesting. That's cool. But I see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same crap. And they're just they're making you. They're putting FOMO in your head that you gotta get all 3 of them. All $170, right? What are the prices of those? The Frankfurt and stuff, though. If the Claremont's 17, how old is the boss? Is it all 17? I'm on a frugal McDougal Old Forester single barrel this evening. Let's go. I'm just drinking this swill. Why does chat delete comments? I haven't seen anything be deleted. What did you say, Peter? You must have said something. What's up, William? Having some 10th Mountain Rye. It was bottled for a Folds of Honor event. 10th Mountain Rye. Like, who is that the name of the bottle? Like, do they, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? I like Folds of Honor. And keep scrolling. Benny's in Illinois charged me $1.99 for the Hardin's Claremont and Frankfurt. They are all 17. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we get any of that stuff because I don't even remember seeing the Jacob's Well or freaking whatever, the first ones. We didn't ever see those here. And if we did, it was probably in such a low amount of quantity that they just held it back as something super rare, and someone bought it, thinking that they just scored. Major Maroons comparing Rock Hill Farms to Bond and Lillard. Guess which one is the winner? Probably Bond and Lillard. That's my guess. How about that? Sausage Shane, what's up, buddy? So it's out of Colorado. Huh. What are they, like Fort Carson? Truman. $10 mega chat. Best bourbon for old fashioned. Have tried E.H. Taylor small batch in early times so far. I personally personal preference. I like just doing some cheap old Evan Williams 1783. It's 90 proof. It's cheap as piss. It tastes fine in an old fashioned. I will say I was like you at one point where I just started trying everything. Some other ones that I remember liking were I liked Elijah Craig old fashioned. I like the nuttier ones. I think that's what I'm going at. Like the Old Forester and Buffalo Trace, I've tried that one. All those super sweet ones, I feel like it just was weird when I made an old fashioned with it. And that's just personal. Also how I make old fashioned. Like I'm not an old fashioned guru. Drinking Henry McKenna B.I.B. 10th Mountain Whiskey and Spirits Vale Co. I don't have to look them up. Trev, what's the best Rocktown cast strength? Yes. I would recommend anything cast strength from Rocktown. All of their cast strength stuff here are single barrel, so it's single barrel cast strength. They're all pretty good in their own way. I don't know what you can get wherever you're at, but they have like 10 different cast strength freaking bottles. It's ridiculous. A lot of it, I think, might be just distillery only or just in this area only. I like their bottled in bond, too. Not gonna lie, the 100 proof bottle, man, that stuff's good. Let's do something weird. Because now you got me wanting to drink some, dang, that's dusty. Wow. This is back when Rocktown did tubes. You know, I love a big old thick tube, you know what I'm saying? That's some good times. They don't do that anymore. Benchmark bonded for a regular old fashioned and Woodford Double Oak for a chocolate old fashioned, Will T. You need to send me that recipe. That sounds good. What's up, Keith Smith? Had Knob Creek 7-year in an old fashioned recently. It was good. Yeah, Knob Creek in an old fashioned's good too. Norseman's only dreams. What's up, nerd? I like Rocktown French Oak. I was gonna say if you can get some of their new bottles. They had 3 new ones up: an orange, silver, and blue one. They don't look anything like it's the same bottle, The color scheme is totally different, so you'll know. You see them and you're like, those look different. Those are pretty good. They're toasted. Their toasted French oak's amazing. This is weird as crap. It's brown. So what flavor do you think that might be? Poop. Nope. This is chocolate malt. Single barrel chocolate malt bourbon is distilled from a mash of 82% Arkansas grown corn, 9% crisp chocolate malt. What is that? And 9% distiller's malt. Weird. Crazy. And I freaking love it. I love that they do stuff like that. Very malty, very chocolatey. Holy crap. Federate Saturday Ranch. That's my new name, baby. 2-ounce Woodford Double Oaked Simple Syrup chocolate bitters garnished with Woodford bourbon cherries. Ooh, I almost bought some of those Woodford cherries. Now I'm going to have to. Our Bourbon Club did a Laird's Apple Brandy Pick 132 proof and excellent in an old fashioned. Laird's? What is Laird's? I feel like I've heard of that somewhere. We're drinking a little Rocktown chocolate malt because Paul got it in my head. I want some Rocktown. And then I wanted something weird. I wanted this chocolate malt. I mean, it's not as dark as you would... Not that dark. Very... This is unlike anything you've ever tried. It's weird. I like it. It reminds me, Woodford did a chocolate malt, I think. And I remember trying it, and I hated it. I feel like this is a better version of the Woodford chocolate malt. It's definitely strange, though. It's also a store pick. So totally different than, I guess, whatever else they do with that. What's up, top dog? Terroir. Waiting for my hazmat old fashioned. Now that's something we could try. Make an old fashioned. I could do a video because everyone does. Let's find the best whiskey for an old fashioned. Guess what? The Bourbon Ranch version is we're gonna make you we're gonna try and actually make one, and then we can make a Malort old fashioned. We can make a hazmat old fashioned. We can make a. You know, what else? That's it. That's all you need. Those are the best things you could use, right? Hard Truth does a chocolate malt. Woodford chocolate malt did not review well. Yeah, and I think the problem too was that it was like $120. This is like, that's not that good. Paul, all you got to do is email me whatever you find, and I'll tell you which one. I won't tell you which one to get. I'll tell you which one I would get, and I would tell you which one is your safest bet. How about that? The crazy thing about this bottle is that it genuinely... Oh, yeah, let's lean back a little bit. Get comfortable, everyone. It's Saturday. The thing about this that blows my mind is the finish. When I'm sitting here, it genuinely feels like I ate a chocolate bar. So the leftover flavor in my mouth is just nothing but chocolate. I think the initial flavor is what people will not like about that. They're going to be like, what the heck is that? That's not bourbon. With straight carnage, discount logic. I'll give you some discount logic. I've heard that some of the Jack Daniel's single barrel barrel-proof ryes hit hazmat status. Yeah, I've definitely seen a couple people post photos of hazmats for sure. I like the crazy old-fashioned. Today, we're making old-fashioned out of hazmat rye, baby. I would be so slammered in that video. What's up, JH? Wife just walked in naked. Have to go. Not gonna call out his name to the people. You know, just in case he didn't close the phone and I'm like, oh, hey, freaking. Just announced it to the world. I have a bottle of Spirit of French Lick made with chocolate malt. So I guess it is more of a thing. So a lot of people are doing weird stuff. Like, I like that. I like that these distilleries are open enough to experiment. Like, no big company, aside from Woodford Reserve doing a rare bottle that's 120 bucks, no company is doing that. They're just doing what they do to make money. What's up, Roy? ASMR. Leroy and Bernardo picked up a Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye today, 134.7. I feel like most of those ryes, you know, going back to the Jack Daniel barrel proof rye, I feel like the majority of them are not going to be hazmat. I think they definitely have, but probably that middle range is what I'm seeing a lot of people have. 135 area. Saw first Jack Daniel barrel proof rye in the wild for $100, but same place charged $400 for Weller full proof. Oh, we got a fight. I missed the fight. There's a fight. There's a fight. Let me rewind. I'm rewinding. There's a fight. All right, here we go. There's a freaking... I can't... You know, obviously can't play this on the screen, but I'm going to give you a rundown of what I'm witnessing. Dude hits a grounder, flies past the first baseman. He just froze. Oh! The guy slid into second base. Whoa. Why is it? Oh! Man, they duking it out. The dude goes to slide into second base. He goes between his legs like he's being birthed. He goes through the guy's legs. You know what I'm saying? And then the dude... I'm going to interpret it. He looks up at him. He's like, hey, bro, how about you get your nutsack out of my face? I'm trying to get up here. That's what he's doing. He's like, come on, your balls are dangling right here. You get out of my way. Right? And then he stands up, and I don't know what they say. It literally, he stands up, And he's like, what the heck? And it glitches. So it pauses. And then when the video comes back, they're both like Mortal Kombat and start punching each other in the face. So I have no idea what they said. They are, okay, that guy got choked. What the heck? Well, okay, that was it. That wasn't as cool of a fight, but it definitely escalated quickly. What the heck? Yeah, okay, I didn't tell you that. It's the Guardians White Sox. I don't know why they got so mad. Like, neither of them. It was literally like, hey, bro, what the heck? You want to fight? Sure. That's what it seemed like. It was so fast. Oh, because that's freaking Anderson. Anderson's a psychopath. Well, that's awesome. Wow, they didn't eject him. Interesting. Normally you just get, if you were in a fight, you get ejected, but they only ejected the dude who started the fight. Cool. Go back. Play your freaking game. Weirdos. What's up, Donald Rance? Saucy Shane, I'll be there. What did Kathy say? Really enjoy what Spirits of French Lick and other craft distillers are doing these days. I do too, and because there's so many, yes, there's a lot of bourbon out there, there's a lot of craft out there, but then there's a lot of people who are like, I just want to make something interesting and fun, and a lot of the craft guys are just saying like, no, like, have you ever heard of this? No. Cool, let's do it. You know, it doesn't matter. I feel like a lot of the big guys, they're much more like, oh no, that's no, it's dumb. No one knows what that is. We're not gonna do it. Whatever. Trev, Google search Mo Vaughn, George Bell. Oh, I've seen that one. That one's hilarious. I love a good baseball fight. What's up, Joe? Do push-ups, man. It's so funny, man. Braves, are you okay? The only time it's... Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. It's always a good time to wear the Braves, baby. We're #1 right now. That's all that matters. Come on now. Come on. We doing it. You can... Braves. Go Braves. What's up, Distilled Brewed and Reviewed? Haven't seen a good bench clearing in a long time. They're usually pretty lame. Like, that one was pretty lame. It could have been cool, but immediately started like, I want to know what they're saying. Hold on, hold on.
Well, this will be the longest delay of the year, without a doubt. For us, I don't know about throughout a baseball, but this is.
Oh yeah. Well, just the way it broke out the second and third time. Yeah. There was...
I unmuted it, and I didn't want, YouTube to get pissed off that you could hear the baseball game. They're still talking about this goddamn fight. They did nothing. I don't even think the dude landed a punch. Like, just leave them both in the game and move on. They're literally out there. That's what I hate about baseball fights. Is like, if you get in an argument, you're out. And we're gonna spend 10 minutes wasting everyone here's time throwing a fit and being like, yeah, well, he's punished. He's such a bad guy. Can we play the game? They're still arguing about it. Like, what are we arguing? He punched the other guy. Throw him out for 2 innings, let him come back in. Jesus. Donald, we already talked about the pitching of the Braves. Yes, I know them. Did I watch them as a kid? No. I know Greg Maddux. I know the names. Hockey fights used to be legit. And I feel like even nowadays, though, aren't hockey fights, like if you get in a fight, you're not just out of the game, right? Like you get penalized, right? You don't just get, oh, you're done. I don't know. Well, no, they threw that guy out too. They threw the other guy out too. It took you 10 minutes to throw the guy out. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing? You're just wasting our lives. They're literally discussing this. Oh yeah, well, he threw a swing at the guy, and because the other guy punched him in the face, so we should throw him out too, right? Play the goddamn game. Jesus Christ. There should be fighting. You should allow 1 punch a game. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm watching it again. Oh! 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 No. That is not what I expected it. He dropped the guy. He dropped the guy. They were literally letting them duke it out for a second, and the dude clocked him, and he freaking fell down. The guy who started the fight got clocked in the face. You can't start a fight and then get knocked to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love it. This is why we're doing this, man. It's like Trevor X to sports fights. Live. Giselle's Boston. This is for being better than the umpires in MLB. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, man. I bet you I could be better than most umpires in the MLB. My strike zone, I don't know. Here's my thing. One day I might come in there and maybe I'll be a pitcher's umpire. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll be like, you know what? I'll give you some leeway. A little outside, but I'm going to call it. Other games, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, man. Like, that was a ball. The key to it is consistency. You can't call the same pitch multiple different things, like, oh, that's outside, and then they throw another one, and you're like, oh yeah, it's a strike. It's clear as day, dude. You're freaking inconsistent. You're a piece of crap. Also, none of that. None of that. If you want to talk crap to me, bro, we're going to talk crap. I'm going to throw you out of the game. Tell me I suck. I'll be like, bro, how would you get better at batting? Go back to the freaking bench, dude. See ya. See you next at bat. Like, I'm not going to be like, you're out of the game. Freaking puss. And then, if they get in a fight, bro, someone's getting clocked. Someone needs to learn their lesson. The dude got dropped. He started the fight. He got punched in the face. Maybe that'll humble him a little bit. Send that guy back out on the base. If he does it again, then I'm going to go over there and be like, you've already lost. You're out of here. There you go. Come on. We can fix sports, people. It's not that hard. God. Just me. Go ahead. Everyone, I'm running for president. We're going to change this country where it matters the most. MLB umpiring, top priority. The potholes in the roads, those really piss me off. We might need to lock Sammy Sosa up. I don't think he's well. And Pappy, it's done. We're gonna figure out a way to like get rid of that. One way or the other. You're voting for Kira and Collins 2024. Who do you think their Secretary of War is going to be? You really think they can wage war? They should allow steroids. I've been saying this forever. I just want to see. I wish they would do a league that was full-blown steroids legal. I'm talking not even baseball. I'm talking, imagine track and field, so like the Olympics. Imagine if those fools were just juiced out of their mind. The records that could be broken, I just want to see it happen. I will start a whole league and it's like, we don't test for anything. You just show up on race day and you race. That's all there is to it. You show up and you go. It's the only rules. That would be awesome. Telling you, this country gonna change. Just good old me did a $10 super chat, said, here's a trivia question. Name the only pitcher to ever throw a complete game no-hitter and lose. I watched a video on this. I don't know. I don't know the pitcher, but I watched a video about what happened. Wasn't it something crazy? Like, there was clearly the very last thing that happened. There were some shenanigans that gave them a run. Like, it was insane. I think it was like balks and stuff, right? Or like what was going, like errors and stuff. It was Ken Rose. The winning run was scored by Pete Rose in the top of the ninth. I watched a video on that. Could you imagine? That dude's probably killed his teammates. He's probably in prison. WWE? No. Will D. WWE's soft. WWF, baby. I want to see people thrown through tables. I want fire. I want hell in the cell. I want people to be thrown off the cell through tables that are on fire. And then there are tacks on the ground. And you might as well hit them with a chair too while you're at it. Hello? Did it? Come here, give me a kiss.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I got you. We're doing a Saturday thing. Well, I've already been on. It was happy hour. It's about up now. I didn't think you were gonna be. I thought you were gonna be longer. They get the car?
No. You're there for like 2 hours to sign people.
They didn't get the
They
car.
got to see it. Yeah.
I'll do one more, then I'm donezo. I will tell you guys, I'm waking up. Maybe that's called getting drunk, but we'll do one more now that Miss Wrench is home. I have nothing. Just good old me. I have just good old nothing. The World Wildlife Federation? Imagine hell in the cell. Hear me out. Freaking tigers. There's tigers in the cell. Or outside of the cell, or wherever they gotta be. You know? It's kind of bringing back the Roman Colosseum a little bit. That'll get some views. ASMR whiskey better than MLB umpires? I have a bottle of Koval Oat whiskey that is better than MLB umpires. ECBP any batch. All right. This was the closest one to me. I have it put to the side. I'm working on a video. I was supposed to work on it today and I didn't at all. But I got another video. Freaking whatever. And it's just, what is this one? B523. Good old 11 years, 5 months. Come on now. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Anybody watch the Oklahoma versus Mississippi game of the Little League World Series where the third base coach for Mississippi touched the runner and basically killed a big inning? Really? Is that recent, or is that just something that you're bringing up? Because I kind of want to watch that. Those little leaguers, man, insane. Those people, here's the thing. Those coaches are has-beens or never wases, and they're trying to prove themselves. So yeah, they will pull some shady crap, man. Little League World Series is awesome. If you want to see drama. Because they're, for one, they're kids. Yes, are they really good for being children? Yes. But they also suck in the grand scheme of things. And the coaches, douches. It's awesome. Awesome. Rick, I watched this Little League World Series game one time, and like it was like B-roll, so it was about to cut to a commercial. And the camera was kind of panning over the dugout, filming the crowd, but you didn't see the kids. It was just the camera was going over the dugout, and you heard this kid yelling from the dugout. You know what I'm saying? Like 9-year-old children. And the kid's like, that other team effing sucks. And it played it. The camera picked it up and broadcasted it to all of ESPN live. And I was like, I about cringed out of my skin. And then like it cuts to commercial and it comes back and the announcers are like, yeah, so we'd like to apologize for if you heard anything derogatory. Let's get this ECBP. B523, 11 years. I don't know. I don't know what they're planning. I feel like they're scheming something, man. You don't just drop the 12-year if you don't have a plan. They're good because their parents hate them and deny them a real childhood trying to develop an MLB player. Another factual statement. Those kids don't have a normal childhood. And when they don't make it, because the chances are still super low, what do they do then? You're a weirdo. You're a freaking socially awkward product of your parents trying to make you rich. Just sad. Like that kid, those kids don't do anything but play sports. Just finished a Buffalo Trace Eagle Rare Elmer T. Lee blind. Buffalo Trace store pick 1. With Elmer T. Lee in second. I love Elmer T. Lee, man. Oh, yeah, never mind the increasing injuries to Little League players, especially the pitchers. Oh, yes. Oh, you're 12? F your rotator cuff. Screw it. Screw them. Screw you, kid. You're literally ruining their body. For what? Your little freaking... Your seconds of fame? Trev, your videos are good. Your live streams are great. Well, I love my live streams. I do take pride in my videos. I put a lot of work into them, man. I love to make them fun. Nothing beats getting to hang out with you guys during a live stream, though, no matter what. You know, you can chase views. You can chase subscribers. I could just do the most clickbaity thing and have X amount of people click the video. I don't get to know any of those people. Some of them, maybe. Most of them, no. You just don't. It's not personable at all. It's all chasing numbers, and I'm not. This is better. I still do that, don't get me wrong. We gotta build the nerd crew. Woo! I forgot what I was drinking there. It's only 124. I drink hot. What's up, Kevin O'Keefe? Good to see you, man. What's everyone up to tonight, man? What are you drinking? Or what are you doing? What are you doing right now? 11-year-olds that need Tommy John surgery? What's wrong with this picture? Literally everything. There's no way. Tommy John surgery? Holy crap, that was sick. This is why I love baseball. I also just have 4 games on my other screen here. And I casually don't pay attention. I just look at in the corner of my eye and I catch stuff like that. The dude didn't mean to swing and got a base hit. He literally check swinged and it hit his bat and got a hit. That's awesome. My wife has just come to accept that you're on my phone when you go live. She's probably at this point, she's probably like, that freaking Trev. Do I hear Trev on your phone again? Elijah Craig toasted. Jake, your game just started, huh? I need to put that on. What game should we get rid of? Oh my god, the Twins and Diamondbacks. We're getting rid of that one. The Twins are destroying. We'll put on the Padres and Dodgers.
Four hitters you face: Kim, Tatis, Soto, and Machado.
Oops. Josh Floyd, what's up, Josh? Just poured some 4 rows of single barrel, right? Or small batch to start the night and finish smoking a chuck roast. Okay. Way to rub it in, brother. Pouring samples and drinking 1792 store pick, says Joe the Sample Guy. You're telling me Joe the Sample Guy has been pouring samples? Trevor Gunkel. What are you up to, man? 1792 foolproof in the glass. No wonder you want me to drink that bottle, man. Keith Smith sipping a classic Lottie, smoking a Punch vintage cigar. Where at? I want an idea of like, what is you... I'm going to tell you, I live stream right here. I do my videos right here, and I'm in here all the time. Like, I'm just in here all the time. Hold on, watch this. I'm about to do something. It's Saturday. We're about to do something crazy. If it works. I want to see if it will work. What do you got? Like, where do you guys do this stuff at? You got a bourbon room? All right, here we go. We'll give you a tour of the studio. Saturday night tour, baby. Oh my god, it's everything spicy. No. Whatever you say, no. There we go. Hey, look at that. Let me mute. There we go. What we got here? Boxes. Jack Blaster. My favorite bottle. There we go. We do whatever we want here. Also grab some Dickel. What the heck? I didn't even show you guys the other freaking cabinet. All right, we got. We got the other room in here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's the other side. There we go. Just some random crap. Hey, one of the mics is fine. I tried to mute it, I couldn't. What's up, Donnie? I think it's my phone, I couldn't mute it. Or at least I don't know how. What was your favorite bottle? What do you mean? Out of what? Ever? So that's where all the Blantons are. Yep. They're all hidden away up there. Never to be touched. Bourbon Bill. Love the tour. Got to protect those bourbon bottles. I do have a dedicated, in that shelf is a dedicated, or the cabinet is a dedicated shelf for all the freaking glasses. I mean, I have so many like, what else do you do with them? Like, I had to, they gotta have their own thing. Ridiculous. Oh, it was, did I say that? It was probably the Dickel or Blanton's. If you start pulling bottles you forgot you had, there are bottles that are like, so that barrel that I was showing you, that's all my spares. There are certain bottles in there that I just don't remember ever putting in there because I don't reach for them. They're just tucked away, and then one of these days I will find one. There's a lot of weird stuff in there. A lot, like basically every maker's batches, all the wood series is in there, and then Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, I always buy a backup of those. Those are in there. But then random other stuff. Here's the thing, Joe. You said I found an A119 last fall. It's nearly gone. I do not bunker very well. Here's the thing. At some point, no matter how well you bunker bottles, they will be gone. So all you can do is just enjoy them and put them in your brain. Remember them forever. Does it matter? Does it truly matter if you enjoy a bottle right now or in 5 years from now? It's going to be the same situation, just a different time frame. Right now, you end the bottle, you're like, man, that was so good, I'm sad it's gone. In 5 years, you drink it, you go, wow, things were really better back then. And then you finish it, and then you're sad. And then you move on. You know what I'm saying? So just enjoy what you got when you got it. Tomorrow isn't promised either, so guess what? You could be that guy who all of a sudden your kids are coming over there going through your whiskey cabinet. It's like, wow, Dad had all of this freaking Elijah Craig barrel proof. What was he doing with all of these? Let's open them and drink, and then your kids are going to get schlammered. Maybe that's a good thing. You're going to get schlammered with your whiskey, and you will have never tasted it. Wait until makers release the Cellar collection. What is that? What is going on? How do I not know about booze news? Never mind. I know what this is. I already did a video on it. I forgot that it was called Cellar Aged. Oh. Okay, Joe answered Faderade. Here's the thing. Why I was confused was because that bottle's not my favorite bottle. So when you said, hey, what was your favorite bottle? I'm like, I didn't show you my favorite bottle. I showed you quite possibly one of the worst bottles to ever exist. And I just said it was my favorite bottle. Thomas More Chardonnay. I have older versions of ECBP bunkered as we no longer get them in Ontario. I think the oldest I have, I may have a C920. Maybe. I don't think so. So basically 2021. I got all three of those, the 2022s. I might have a 20. I might have a 20. Will T, I know. I was like, I had to look at what you were talking about. I was like, wait, whoa, Cellar? I forgot that's what it was called. Okay, Giselle's Boston said, if I was coming over and you wanted to impress me with a pour of what is in your house, what would you bring out? If you were like a bourbon drinker, I'll give you my answer, and then if you aren't satisfied with it, I'll give you something else. If you're a bourbon drinker coming to my house, and I'm like, hey, I want to impress this person, I'm busting out probably one of those old school Knob Creek picks that I have. They're 15-year age-stated picks. 120 proof, 15 years old. If like that would impress, that bottle right there, I have several of them. Any one of them would impress anyone. So if I'm like, I gotta win someone over, or if I just want to be like, hey man, welcome. You're like, we're about to knock your socks off. I'm pulling that thing out. I don't do that often. I'm getting so low. Like once they're gone, they're gone. But man, is that stuff so good. If you want something that's more, you ask that because you want to know, I want to be able to go get something myself because you can't get those anymore. I mean, it depends on the person, honestly. Like, if you just want to impress a normal guest that says, oh yeah, I've dabbled into bourbon before. It could be as simple as Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. Pull that out. Like, that would impress me. Freaking Rare Breed would impress me. I like the Russell Single Barrel better. Even a freaking something like 1792 bottled in bond, you could find a good store pick of that. Good. So good. I would be impressed if I was a guest, say you take me with all of this bourbon and I go to a house and they didn't know that I was a bourbon drinker. You know what I'm like? They were just like, oh yeah, you like to drink? Like, yeah, you got any whiskey? Sure, yeah, I got whiskey. And they pulled out something like 1920. I'm impressed. I'd be like, all right, okay. Now if they pull out Buffalo Trace or a Blanton's, got anything else back there? You pull out 1920? That would impress me. I guess it depends on all the situation, you know? Yeah. I think that's how it would go for me. I'm an easy guy. When I have guests over, we have these get-togethers, right? Local people, and they come over to the house and they're always like, what should I bring? What should I bring? And I'm like, you bring whatever you want to drink. You don't have to impress us. I would much rather hang out with you over a bottle of like Giselle's. I would say, what's your favorite freaking $40 bottle? You go buy one, I go buy one, and we both bring it, and you come into my house with that bottle, I will put my bottle down, and both of those bottles will be cleared. I think that would be a better time than busting out freaking E.H. Taylor and pretending like, you know, like, no. Let's go get something really good that we can talk and get to know each other over that crap. That's my philosophy. I'll bring out the good benchmark. Shoot, dude, some of those benchmarks, single barrel, you pull out a benchmark bonded and you say, hey, bro, you told me you said bring a $20 gift. That's a $20 gift right there. To impress people, I always break out rye. What rye do you reach for, Plico? If my home collection has ruined me for going out to a bar. Me too. If I go out and if I'm drinking something out, it's gotta be, one old fashioned. I've gotten more into the habit of just buying an entire bottle of wine. But even then, I'm like, I have that wine at home. So, it really depends. We don't go out often. I feel like Miss Wrench's cooking and my alcohol collection throughout this entire household beats going out. Like, we have a good time. I don't go high proof for new whiskey drinkers. They just taste a lot of alcohol. Same. But then again, like, what's funny is, like, we've had guests over here. They don't want this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've really never had someone who's like, Trev, I have had it. What it is they come in here, they look at all of these bottles, and they're like, holy crap, this is crazy. And then they immediately go, give me your best whatever. Just a little bit. I want to try it. That tells me right there, one, it doesn't matter what I'm going to give them, they're not going to like it. Two, they're not getting my best stuff. I'm going to give them something that's cheap and I personally think is really good. And if they like it, then I will start opening up my collection. Otherwise, if they're like, oh, dang, man, I don't know how you do this, bro. That's it. You're out. Like, I got beer, I got wine, I got vodka, I got everything in there. That's where we're going. Thanks for touring Trev's Whiskey Room. We're going out here now. Victorze! I'm drinking a little Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Nothing, no biggie. No big deal. Asking Trev his favorite bottle is like asking a parent what their favorite child is. They know, they just won't tell you. I'll tell you. I can't tell you. I don't have a singular favorite. I have a group of like my favorite. Giselle's. Giselle's Boston is our people. He said $40 bottle? I would bring a handle of Wild Turkey 101. If you're telling me, Giselle's, here you are, you're coming to Trev's house and you're like, man, I got to impress this guy, right? I got to impress him. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all this stuff. He's blah, 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 blah. And he said, bring a $40 bottle, blah, blah, blah. You're telling me a day grilling steak, freaking hanging out. We got the games on the TV, and there's a handle of 101 on the counter. You're telling me that would be more enjoyable than bringing like, well, I brought my favorite bottle of Blanton's, and we can only, we can drink it, but we can't drink. You can only have so much of it. And I found this really rare bottle. Come on. You bring the Wild Turkey 101. That's all we drink. We kill it. That's me. There's no, at this point, I've tried dang near. If you name a rare bottle, I've dang near tried it. And not a lot of it is anything to write home about. There's not a lot to impress me anymore. Just enjoy good whiskey with good people. That's all that matters. There's $20 bottles. They're freaking delicious. What's up, Brenton? Just trying to see where you're standing in your photo, Brenton. You got your puffer, man. Looks like you hiking. Braves are killing it this year. That's goddamn right they are. I think if I came, I would want a dinner just done at home, and we do cocktails and we just move on to trying all of your bourbon. There's a rule at the Wrench household. When bourbon people who come here, everything's on limits. So it's like if you step foot in this room, you can have whatever you want. There's no rule. There's no, oh, well, you can try anything from here down. No, it's like just pick you something and get a pour. My thought process is, and it works every time, they may go to something, top shelf, and then they immediately they flow down here because they realize this crap up here is not as good as you think it is. I'm in Colorado. Rockies suck. Hey, Coors Field's a fun place. It looks full. I've never been there, so maybe it's not fun at all. It looks fun. Sounds like you need to get into Scotch and Irish. What time is it? All right, here's the rule. Because I said I was only going to go an hour. That's stupid. We always go 2 hours. You got 20 minutes. And I'm donezo. I'm out of here. I have Scotch. That's what I have. Like, why do I have this? And also, why do I kind of want to drink it? I'm kind of feeling it, man. You know what I really want? Is some Johnny Walker Black. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Scarce doesn't always mean great whiskey. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm waiting for the right people to share my Wild Turkey 12 with. And Truman, here's another thing too. I will say this. I was talking about these meetups we do. I always tell them, they're like, what do I bring? What do I bring? I say, bring freaking Wild Turkey. And then half the time they bring their Wild Turkey 12. I will tell you, those experiences getting to share a pour of something with someone that none of them have ever had, it's really cool. It's fun, especially if they give a crap. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're pouring, like, hey, I got this Wild Turkey 12, and they're like, did you get that? Those are the people you want to share it with, and you pour it, and you all have one together, and you all can talk about it, and you can all just be like, this is crazy. Like, we'll never have this again, man. Like, this is it. So, I like that. Jesus. It hadn't been open in a long time. It's pretty dry. Really got to force that sucker out of there. Like, that ain't going in. You might want to spit on that a little bit. Johnny Walker. Dennis! Holy freaking crap, Saturday Night Live. Let's go. Easy is... Gosh dang it. E-zip. Easy. E-zip-zop. Traded a Johnny Walker Blue for Stag today. You did good, I think. I have tried Johnny Walker Blue. I don't think it was the regular one. Isn't there another one? Like Johnny Walker Ghost or Blue Ghost or... I don't know. I have no clue. I think it was that one. Not regular Johnny Walker Blue. I understand Johnny Walker Blue retail is like 200 something dollars. Retail stag is like 60 bucks. Secondary stag is not 60 bucks. I think you would like the stag better than the Johnny Walker Blue. That's just me, personally. So is that a good deal? I think it depends on when you open that stag, how you feel about it. It's only a good deal to you. See, I love Coors from Colorado. Or do you mean Coors Light, like the beer? Vic, you look like... I say you look. I don't know what you look like. But I feel like you love a good old Coors Light. You know, I'm not... You know, I'm down with some Coors Light. I'm not knocking you. I bet we could kill some Coors, man. Blue. Dennis has never had a bad stag. But blue is just okay. See, you might have gotten a good one. What's up, Eric Isaacson? It does. Where did I see that? It said I can't do Johnny Walker because... Where did that go? I didn't even know where it went. It said... They said it... Okay, Keith said can't do Johnny Walker, got that smoky maltiness. It does. To me, though, it's like just the right amount of smoke. If you're a Scotch person, you're like, dude, that's not smoky. It's enough for me. You know, like this is as much as I can handle. That's all I want. It's basically like the people who love super hot, spicy things, and you're like, oh, Taco Bell freaking hot sauce, that's too hot for you. Blah, 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 just wait until you have this. No, I don't want that. I want Taco Bell hot sauce. That when I want hot, that's what I'm talking about. This is the smoky level that I like. So I'm glad it's not more. See ya, Donnie. I will say, though, Johnny Black is smokier than this, and I like the Johnny Black. I like Johnny Black. It's cheap. I feel like it's freaking... I don't know, just budget Scotch. And I like it. Smells the glass, makes... That's not bourbon, for sure, face. It don't taste like bourbon neither. There's something weird about it, though. It's not my favorite thing on the planet, for sure. And as a matter of fact, like, this is it. I'm done after this glass, but I think it's fine. You're drinking an entirely different spirit. Like, I get it. You want to call them both whiskey, they're not. Crunchwrap Supreme of Scotch. There you go. Dennis. That's it. I don't know. I feel like it's even less than that. I feel like it's the two hard taco meal, you know? Maybe with a bean burrito. Just like two cheap tacos and a freaking tortilla with beans in it. Dang, we just got someone else thrown out of a game. Baseball wild tonight. The coach just got thrown out. Don't worry, Trev, it's only 80 proof, is it? Sure is. This is literally Scotch water. Styrofoam, have you had? No, I can't even say that. Opidon, smoke, and sea? No. There are certain scotches I've definitely had. I've had a lot of scotch. Do I remember most of them? No. There's some that I remember that I like. There's some that I remember that I hate. And then there's bottles that I own. And it's this. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, interesting. So he says Opidon, smoke, and sea is a combination of 4-grain straight bourbon and Solera aged bourbon mash bills finished in French oak and peated Islay. So it's a bourbon. It's a bourbon finished in a peated Islay barrel. Now that I'm interested in, because my local distillery, I've only had one bourbon that was finished. What? I don't have the bottle. I was turning to look to see what it is. It's bourbon that has peat. They smoked peat onto the bourbon grains. So they didn't finish it in a Scotch barrel. They literally they peated the bourbon grains or malt. Maybe they took peated malt and then put that malt into bourbon. Okay, so it wasn't finished in a Scotch barrel. It was in the actual graining process. I love that bottle. It's so good. It's literally a chocolatey bourbon with this freaking, it has the smoke. It has that campfire smoke, but it's not overwhelming at all. It's like you're getting the bourbon notes. It's like if you could cook a bourbon on a campfire. What's up, dude? Shoot. What's up, Dale? Why are you wearing garbage? You need a new glasses prescription, nerd. I have a 9-year Heaven Hill finished in Ardbeg. What? Come on, Padres. Man, your Padres flopping, man. I haven't seen a 1 liter yet, otherwise it would be a standard on my shelf. I started out with a Glenmorangie Scotch before getting into bourbon. Really? So you really dove into the goodness. What's up, bourbon neophyte? The heck you up to? Drinking Scotch after a bunch of bourbon is a nice way to end the night, low proof. Honestly, kind of is. And it also, you know what I really think it does is you drink it and you don't enjoy it as much. So you're kind of like, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done drinking for the night, which is probably beneficial. I find I like Irish whiskey more than Scotch. Oh, hands down. All day, every day. Irish whiskey, top tier. I feel like eventually, one of these days, we will see that Irish whiskey is gonna be, it's gonna be a hit. You know why I think bourbon is so successful? And why Scotch isn't here. I'm not speaking for everywhere. For the most part, bourbon's cheaper. It's close enough. It's cheaper. It tastes good. It gets you drunk. We like this whole, I can get a $20 bottle. Take a $20 bottle of bourbon and take a $20 bottle of scotch. I don't think you will find a single person on the planet who would pick that $20 scotch over a $20 bourbon. And it's just the way it is. It's the way they're made. It's the way they're priced. It's the way everything goes. I don't think you would. I don't think that exists. It's the way it is. I think that's why it's so successful, though. Is there a $20 scotch? There you go. I don't even... If there is, it's probably freaking terrible, and that's my point. Has anyone had the Kings County peated? I had a pour a few weeks ago. Very interesting. A little malty. Nope. I only have, I have the Kings County Rye Tonic. The only one I have. It's the corn. Hey, corn is cheap. Corn tastes good. That's all there is to it. Very old Barts versus any Scotch in its price point. Very old Barts. What is that? Hardin? See, like, I'm even drinking this. This bottle's like 60, 70 bucks. There's no way. Like, as a bourbon drinker, for 70 bucks, man, I get a Elijah Craig barrel proof. No way would I ever do that over. You know what I'm saying? I think that's... We're totally different breeds of people. God, I say that. And I know there's a lot of Scotch people who like bourbon. Because you don't have to be different. I just think a bourbon drinker's mind is different. Yeah, because Scotch is used in aged or used bourbon barrels or used barrels. It takes... So, especially, yeah, using a used barrel, it has to go longer. Therefore, the price is inevitably going to go up no matter what. Which is kind of a downfall. It makes you wonder, what if you didn't use... Is there anyone... Like, are they even allowed to use, like, a new oak barrel? Just to see what it would be like? Is there anything out there that exists that is, quote unquote, Scotch, so the mash bill of Scotch, but using barrels in a way that they are technically not allowed to do so in Scotland? Because I would be interested to see what that tastes like. What if you take, say you take Johnny Walker, and then you put it in a new oak barrel? Can they, you know, what would that, what would that be like? That would be interesting. To me, anyway. Styrofoam. Appreciate your stream. What are a couple of bourbons you would not buy, drink again? Let me look. Here, let me turn this way. Old Forester Statesman. Old Forester Statesman. I'll give you two. Old Forester Statesman, Old Forester 1870. The Statesman, I think what you're tasting versus the price, not justified. 1870, same thing. Is it terrible? No. But it's like, why would I buy that when I could get the 1897, the bottled and bond Old Forester, love it, or the 1920, or Old Forester 100 proof, that's 20 bucks. I feel like they just exist, and I'm sure some people love them, and they will buy them. There's no way I will buy another one of those. I tried it, I experienced it, not doing it again. I mean, a lot of the cheap crap, like Long Branch, that's a joke. Like, that's just a goddamn joke. Gentleman Jack, it's silly. But I feel like you're wanting to know, like, legit bourbons. Hidden Barn. I just got to throw shade at them any chance I can get. Old Elk. Old Elk. Not all of them. I can't speak for all of them, but the Old Elk cognac finish that I have, I will never buy that again. It's like $90. It is so over freaking priced. It's just not, it's not it. And the price is not okay. Thomas S. Moore. There you go. Styrofoam. I would try the double wheat or the wheated ones they got. Don't go spending $90 on that finish crap that they have. There's not a lot that I regret buying, to be honest. Like, this stuff, most of this stuff's pretty good, and if it's not, it's fine. Oh, 1792 single barrel. I hated that bottle, and everyone in that video I did, they were like, dude, you, like, I love my bottle, I love my bottle. To take that for what it's worth, but 1792 single barrel, it was 50 bucks. That's more expensive than the bottled and bond, which is, in my opinion, 100 times better. Old Elk is not worth the price. That's what I'm saying, man. I feel like they're just too high price. Like, why? They're too high. Did you like your Kings County? I think it's okay. The one I have, Giselle's, is literally finished in a honey barrel. So there are bits of honey floating in my barrel. And it translates on the palate. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I have to be in the mood to drink that. How often are you like, man, I want to go eat honey? You don't. But sometimes you do. Miss Wrench loved that bottle. She was the reason I bought it. The Old Elk bottle's so pretty. Cool. Give me a pretty bottle, I'll piss in it. You gonna buy it? The bottles are gorgeous, and the cork is really cool. And it wasn't bad. Like the juice inside's not bad. It's just not worth $85 plus tax for what you're getting. It's just, and according to Dennis, they're even more. So that's even more of a huge no. If you're spending 120 bucks for that, big no. Get out of there. Cheers, William. Deanston Virgin Oak, also Stranahan single malt, uses new oak. So they're American single malt. I'm sure they taste a lot better, not gonna lie. Jack Daniel's 12 is a legit bourbon 12. 12, Trev. Jack Daniel's 12 is freaking delicious. You need to try Nashville Barrel Company. I see them here, not sure if they are any good. I can only speak for the bourbons. Pretty good. They're pretty dang good. They're definitely what is the price of them, Paul? They're usually pretty expensive. But they're pretty good. I am caveating this because if you've clearly never tried them. I feel like it's okay to go buy one. If you like them, you will like them all. If you aren't the biggest fan of it, I don't think you'll hate it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I don't think you're going to hate the bottle. I think you're either going to love it because they are a bit different than what you're kind of used to. You're either going to love it or you're going to be like, cool, I have one, I'll never get one again. And then you'll never get one again. And that's cool. Yeah. That's how I am. Come on. There's so many bottles that it's like you buy them and you're like, dang, just spent $60 for that. Am I mad? No. Will I ever get one again? No. There's a lot. There's a lot on the shelf that's kind of like, I don't hate it, but I won't replace it once it's gone. And that's probably why it's also still on the shelf, is because I don't reach for it and drink it. You know? Dennis says he still likes the 10-year Jack Daniels. My problem with the 10-year versus the 12-year, only this year, because this is the only year that I've actually been able to, like, side by side them. Well, the 12-year's new this year, so whatever. The 10-year is so much more tannic and bitter than the 12-year. Like, you would think it would be reversed. You would think the older one would have more oak, therefore more tannins. It's not the case. The 12-year is so much better this year. Scott Moody back from the lake. Cheers, nerds. Dang, that's a short trip. Just a lake day, huh? What area the country are you in? By the way, I'm a Trev too. Hey! Styrofoam. I keep reading your name Styr as in like Styr-Og. I don't know if that's what you mean by that at all, but I'm thinking of like a bullpup freaking weapon. I'm from Arkansas. in a bourbon desert, brother. Oh crap. All right, we're wrapping her up. Happy hour turned into happy 2 hours. Freaking love you guys. There very well may... I gotta whisper this one. There very well may be a Patreon Sunday tomorrow. So like 3 days in a row. It will not be on the live channel. It'll just be this on a, you know, like the typical Sunday. This was an anomaly. We typically don't do this on Saturdays, but I wanted to. But patrons, it'll probably, you guys know me, I like to go early Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Like midday, 3 p.m. Central, 4, in the middle of the day. Because we're watching baseball, we're getting drunk in the middle of the day. Other than that, love you guys. Here's an extra stream. Thanks, Styrofoam. Styrofoam, I don't know if I've ever said your name. So if you're newer here, welcome. Glad you stopped by. I typically do this on Fridays. Here's a bonus. This is a bonus. Here's a bonus Saturday. Again, probably see the Patrons tomorrow. Everyone else, Thursday. Remember, live stream Thursday. Fundraiser. We have a lot of bottles to be giving away that will be hand delivered to you. Okay? Big old Thursday. If you watch the other channels, we're going to get them to shout it out. Jason from the Mash and Drum will be on the live stream too. So I'm sure he will remind you guys if you're over there on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to be partying and we're going to be doing good. Stay tuned for all the details on that. And until next time, you got any questions, remember, you can always just email me, bourbonwrench@gmail.com. The Bourbon Wrench on Instagram. Send me a message. Just be like, yo, Trev, what's up? It's freaking me. Whatever. So, shoot me a message. I'll get back to you. Love ya. I will see ya where I see you next. Go Braves. That's all I gotta say. Go Braves.